Welcome to Dover, Delaware. Dover International Speedway, site of tonight's Fort Worth screen printing Xfinity Series race. While we got you here in qualifying, go ahead and let you know in chat, LOML. In the Twitch chat, we'll get you entered to win a free candle during this race. Good luck to you guys on that. To watch the 68 of Jake Lawrence out on track. Got his 10/10ths, Jake from State Farm Toyota, out there in qualifying. First lap sees Jake go 5th quick. Sean Purcell in the Bluey Ford, top of the board, ahead of Zach Margison in the 10/10 Chevy. Ethan Evers currently 3rd in the Light of My Life Dockside Rides Chevy. Second lap for Ethan slower. Skrmeta jumps up to 4th. Labor 12 Toyota. Scott Bryant goes 5th. Shenandoah Shine Toyota. Now Jake Lawrence quicker on lap 2. Jumps up to P4. Good lap there from Jake. Travis Skrmeta comes out of 4 on lap 2. See what he's able to do. Goes a bit quicker. All the way to the pole. It's Travis Skrmeta. Strong lap there, and then Travis Martin decides to rain on his parade. Mr. Ghostman in the Mustang jumps up to the top of the board. Short-lived pole there for Travis, as gets beat by other Travis. Trenton, first lap 9th. See what the second lap can do. A touch quicker. He'll move up to 6th spot. Decent lap there for Mr. Trenton. Cody Brown goes 11th quick on his first lap. We'll see Cody work down the backstretch, see what he can pick up at all on lap 2. 23.85 on lap 1. Talmadge right in that neighborhood as well on his first lap. Cody Brown lap 2, slower. He'll stay there in 12th. Talmadge Clorox Chevy. First lap was 23.85. See if he's able to pick up on lap 2. Nice jump, 23.65. That should move him up into the top 5, all the way to 3rd. Like Thomas Green out on track. Best Auto Plus. First lap Green put down did not count, so he's on lap number 2. Thomas Green, second lap, 23.81. Puts him 10th. Don't see anyone else heading out to qualify. 20 cars have put a time down officially. 29 cars in the field right now. Thomas Green looks like he's picking up some extra practice. Yeah, we got the Trav and Trav show in the front row. Canadian one and an American one. Just for you, Travis. I won't tell everybody what order there's in. So it looks like on the scoreboard you're at the top because it doesn't show the leader for some reason until we get into the race. It's such a weird thing. Is what it is.
Everybody, welcome to Dover. 130 laps, 4 sets of tires, 1 fast repair. Good luck.
That was easy. I missed what he said for sets of tires though. Damn it.
Oh yeah, stage into lap 65.
There you go. Stage at the end of lap 65. Which means this is a 130 lap race at Dover. Which means it's a 130 mile race at Dover. Which means it's not a short track. Watching Blake attempt to get qualifying in, but I don't think he's going to make it. That is the backstretch, and he is not going to get to the line in time. Blake will be starting outside the top 20 as qualifying comes to an end. Blake will be a little too late to get out there. 30 cars, last second entry, so 30 cars here tonight. 30 cars at Dover can be a mess, so hopefully everybody is on their P's and Q's. Or we might be here a while. Trying to get our cameras all situated here. There is Mr. Ghostman, a beautiful Ford Mustang of his. A very retro synthwave feel to it. Let's go ahead and get all cars out on track as we're missing about 4 of them in the top 10. Get on out there, boys. Get on out there. All right, let's do this. First, let's get rid of unofficial results. That's number one thing to do. Then we'll bring in the starting lineup stuff. Presented by our friends at Labor 12, giving us this awesome rock music to rock out to. Travis Martin, your pole sitter in the Mr. Ghostman Ford Mustang. Travis Skrmeta in the Labor 12 Toyota starts in second. Jared Talmadge, the Clorox Chevy in third. Sean Purcell's Bluey Ford starts in fourth. Zach Margison, the 1010 Chevy, starts in the fifth spot. Ethan Evers, Light of My Life Kendall, Dockside Ride Chevy, starts in sixth. We have Trenton Sneed in the Sneed Tombstone Game Farm Chevy starting in 7th. Cody Cleaver, Till Valhalla Project Camaro starting in 8th. Jake Lawrence, 1010 Toyota, starts in 9th. Thomas Green, Goodwrench Chevy, starts in 10th and then disappears. Scott Bryant, he'll start 11th as it's showing us a completely wrong camera. In the Shenandoah Shine Toyota, Jeff Price just getting out on track as we get to his name. Back Channel Productions Camaro starts in 12th. Cody Brown, the Wrangler Chevy, nice Earnhardt throwback in 13th. Jay Richter, Dockside Ride Chevy, starts there in the 14th spot. Jeremy Scherer, the Planet Express Futurama machine, starts 15th. Colin Teague, the Highlighter, starts in 16th. Ian Montrose, Cave RP Fort Worth Screen Chevy, starts in the 17th spot. Matt Benke, Amtrak Chevy, starts in 18th. Tyler Lanen, not showing up on track for some reason. He is in a Ford there, if he actually gets out on track. Dan Robinson Jr. starts in 20th in the Resco Media Toyota. Blake Giglio, BGR M9 Chevy, starts in 21st. Nathan Harper in the Cowboys Ford starts 22nd. Jeremy Clapperdool, Martin Sports Ford, starts in 24th. Harry Griddendell, the Kamikaze Toyota, starts 25th. Quinn Newton in the Pitch Black Chevy, starts 26th. Bill Rivard, Cave City Chevy, starts in the 27th spot. Daniel Wallen, he'll start 28th in the Labor 12 Chevy. J.R. Deal, another Cave City car. This one a Toyota, starts in 29th. And Scott Elston, the Traxxas Chevy, in 30th. 30 cars in Dover. What a turnout. Love to see it. Field works through turn number 4. Have to wait for the green flag before they can go. Green flag's in the air. We are underway from Dover, the toll booth capital of the world. Travis Martin trying to get the edge on Travis Skrmeta. As a couple of Travises lead the field. So far, everyone's made it through turn 2. Very tricky spot on this racetrack. Have side-by-side battle for 4th. Margison, and that is Talmadge on the outside. New paint scheme, new number for him. Used to seeing him in the 16, but him and Blake both can't run it. Trenton Sneed gets up and out of shape. 81 drifts up the track. Cody Cleaver, fortunately not collected. Jake Lawrence going to take advantage, get to the inside, try to get a spot here. Trenton lives to fight another day. That car's still in one piece. That car made a big bobble. Thomas Green's there in the 3, back part of the top 10. He's going to try and make a move on Trenton. Trenton moves down the track to block that. Green will have to set up another move as Trenton gets to the inside of Cleaver. Cleaver's going to lose a spot. Oh! Netcode sends Cody Cleaver up and into the wall. So far, everyone's kept it going in the right direction. Damage from Cody Brown, 17. Unfortunate for him there, but everyone stays going in the correct direction, fortunately. It is Scherer, 13th, that Futurama Planet Express car. See the damage on the front of the 17. If he can stay behind somebody, it's not going to be any kind of an issue. And it's over. It's not a huge issue, even if he can't. Scott Bryant's up to 9th, gotten by the 3 of Thomas Green. Cody Brown makes his way past Jeremy Scherer on the high side. Colin Teague trying to join him in the highlighter. Grabs the outside wall off turn 2, does Colin Teague. Jeremy Scherer tries to work to his inside. Jeff Price up the hill in the 19 car. He's going to lose a couple spots. Grindell and the 27 of Robinson Jr. both skirt by. Price won Monday in the ARCA series. A little bit of a struggle so far earlier on here. It's over. Blake Giglio up to the 19th spot, started in the back. Saw him not get his qualifying time in. Montrose sends it in that one car. Ian known to be one to burn up those tires a little bit. Gets past Colin T, takes that 14th spot. Still Travis and Travis up front, but Sean Purcell starting to put the heat on. Closing in on Travis Skrmeta. And you have the 88 of Margison there in the 4th spot. Jarrett Talmadge in 5th, and Ethan Evers. Good start to the race for him in 6th. Not usually one to race well off of the super speedways, but he's here trying to do better. Good to see him up into the top 10. Jake Lawrence, another one, known for super speedway racing, but here he is in the top 10 of a 30-car field at Dover. And our first caution comes out. Let's see what happens. It's a little too slow. Let's move this back in. Looks like it happens in front of Jay Richter. Blake Giglio is involved. The 10, the 07, the 85. Richter made it through there. Impressive. Although after the truck race, we shouldn't be surprised. Let's see what happens to that Cave City number 10. It's just ahead of the Cave City number 9. Looks like Colin Teague in the highlighter has an issue. It stacks up the field behind him as they all try to avoid it.
Come on.
Oh, Dan Robinson Jr. went in there like a missile. Let's rewatch that in corner entry. I don't know if Colin Teague knew he was there. Keeps going back to the other shot. So here they are in 3 and 4. They're not going to make the big wreck here. It's down in 1 and 2. Watch the purple car and the highlighter come off turn 4. Field's kind of stacked up in front of him with Cody and, yeah, Colin Teague just did not know the 27 was down there. Came on down and made contact.
Who wants to bet that Lucas will get all his laps back?
Don't say that, Travis, and it won't happen, okay?
It's like a 99% chance.
We'll watch here with Teague, yeah.
That's at least 10
Robinson, a
laps.
bit of a late move, and Colin Teague just not prepared for it. Blake Giglio.
Assuming nobody else gets waved around or lucky dog.
Blake came in there.
Even if they do, we've got
Got
120
smacked.
laps of people dying. I see it happening.
You gotta think positive. You gotta not think like negative Nancy all the time, okay?
Okay. Rivard gets into the back of Giglio. I think Deal got in the back of Bill.
So I like Lucas. Him getting back on the lead lap is thinking positively.
I mean, that's fair. Yeah, Deal nowhere to go, gets in the back of Bill. His 10-10's teammates colliding. 07 Nathan Harper, Scott Elston late to it. Let's ride on board with the Jay Richter. We saw him win the truck race by getting through a tight squeeze. And here he comes up onto the accident scene. Able to get that car pointed. No contact for the 83.
Damn, Cody.
Nicely done there.
Ah.
All right, top 14 stay out.
In now.
Well,
JRD on and off pit road. Did he take a fast repair? No, there's some separation on that right
I
side.
heard me.
Let's see if we can get this all pointed in the right direction.
What fuck?
There's some damage to the right side of that 9. Sure, he took his optional. Blake Giglio is taking a fast repair. That car looks brand new. Daniel Llewellyn, he fixed some damage. Cody Brown, he lost his nose after we saw him. Bill Rivard got the damage. He's saving his fast repair. Thomas Green started in the middle of the field. A little surprised he's back here with damage on the right side. Jay Richter, saw him avoid that wreck by slowing down. He is 21st. Cody Cleaver, he's got some right side damage to the 2. He's coming back down. Jake Lawrence looks fairly unscathed. I don't think he got any pieces of that. We have Ethan Evers 24th.
How the hell?
How the hell indeed.
Oh, somebody paid.
Here's Nathan Harper. And look, Lucas Weitzman's decided to join the race. He is 7 laps down.
No,
7
no
laps
damage, Cody.
from Clapper. He is 9 total laps down.
I'm glad that I didn't hurt your car, though. That was
Okay.
a complete utter mistake on my part.
We'll keep track of that going forward to see if he
I
can
thought you were the lucky dog.
get those. But right now, Clapper Newell, 1 lap down, would take the lucky dog away from
I
Weitzman.
tried to keep it in the wall to hopefully it wouldn't get into it.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, so top 14 stayed out here.
I might need a block clear here. I don't know.
Field works down the backstretch of Dover into turn 3. No one told me the starting lineup stuff was still on the screen. My bad. Very terrible at making that go away when it's supposed to. I should put it on a timer if I knew how. Travis Martin back to that loud pedal. Tries to get the jump on Scrimmetta. Scrimmetta actually stays on his outside. Nice start there from Scrimmetta to keep the pressure on Ghostman. Travis uses a hard entry on the bottom there to clear Scrimmetta. Scrimmetta now in second. Purcell is third. Margerson fourth. It's going back in the field a bit. Talmadge, Sneed. And a battle between Bryant and Scher for seventh. 3 wide behind him. Harry Grindell, Quinn Newton racing real hard. They get that squared away. That got real interesting. Ian Montrose getting by Jeremy Scher. Scher smacks the wall hard, as does Grindell. Quite a few cars in the wall coming off of turn 2. Turn 2 is always tricky here, but my goodness, I didn't think half the field would hit it. Fortunately, no one got turned around. We stay green. I don't know if I've ever seen something like that. 30-car field and half the field hits the turn 2 wall at the same time. Who's that up ahead? Montrose? Montrose putting a move on Scott Bryant. Tires do wear out here quickly. Bill Rivard trying to recover in the 10-car. He's the furthest one of the cars that have been to pit road. He's up to 13th. See the rear damage on that 10 car and the front damage. Yeah, bounced around like a pinball. Is that Benke, the 35, into the wall hard. Jay Richter able to get by. Benke into the wall again. Blake Giglio is there now. He makes it by Benke. Benke going the wrong direction, down to 21st.
Yeah, it's too early for this shit.
There's Jeff Price trying to get people to calm down. Green car up ahead. I think that's Jerry Scher. Got way up out of the groove. We're on lap 17 of 130. So we got some ways to go. Halfway at the end of 65. Even have a ways to go before that. So everyone should settle in, get into a rhythm. It's the kind of track Dover is, a very rhythm track. Both ends relatively the same. Montrose clears Bryant for 7th. Harry Grindell, Dan Robinson, a couple Toyotas battle for 9th. And Quinn Newton, and he got a couple 1010s cars side by side. Ethan Evers is there now in the 8, Light of My Life Chevy. Jeff Price sends it in there, gets by. The 10 of Bill Rivard. Here comes Blake Giglio, back up to 17th after taking a fast repair that last incident. Looks like Ethan Evers putting a move on Quinn Newton. That is for 12th. So a lot of the action's going on outside the top 10. The top 10 cars are kind of single file. Jarrett Talmadge, though, putting pressure on Margerson. That is for 4th. Trenton Sneed right there in the 81 and 6th. Good start for Trenton here. Top 2 have kind of checked out on the field. 2 Travises that qualified on the front row. They've built up a second and a half over the rest of the field. Talmadge tries to get the power down and stay to the inside of the 88 down the straightaway. He should be able to charge it in the 1 and clear up in front of Margerson. Talmadge takes away 4th. Margerson down to 5th. Now Talmadge will take off and try to chase down Sean Purcell in 3rd. See him already putting a little bit of gap on Margerson. Trenton Sneed there to work on the 88 car. Top 8 cars have not been to pit road yet. Ethan Evers in the 8 now, the first car that has seen pit lane.
Did all 3 of you just hit the damn wall?
That's what I heard.
No, the 04 did. I gave it a kiss. Yeah, I don't know how I did that.
Sean Purcell bouncing off the wall. Got some right side damage.
You think you're fine, and then boom.
Trenton trying to put the move on Margerson to get into the top 5. And that'll make his fans happy. Mr. Sim Racer 2001 up into the top 5. Ian Montrose going to take 6th away from the 88 of Margison. Montrose, Margison, all those M's. Speaking of M's, we got the IMSA series on Friday. As Ian Montrose hits the wall. Miles the Monster collects another one. Somehow Ian just throttles it up and goes back around the outside of Margison. That was impressive. Trenton Snee going for 4th. Gets by the 04 of Purcell after Purcell's been up and into the outside wall with the right side of his Ford Mustang. We'll move Clucky up the 4th. Jarrett Talmadge currently 3rd. The two Travises up out in front. Calm, cool, collected, and on a Tuesday night cruise at the moment. Margison, Evers, all the 8s side by side. Evers up to the 7th position. The 88 of Margison loses the spot to the 8 car and falls back to the 8th position. Evers trying to keep pace with his teammate there. Ian Montrose in the 1. Evers maybe saved a bit of tires. He's closing in on the 1 in a hurry. He's going to look to the inside, and that Light of My Life candle shift gets past the Cave RP car. Ethan through to the 4th spot. As all of a sudden a race is broken out at our demo derby. Sean Purcell, the next one for Ethan to run down, trying to crack the top 5. Thomas Green getting by Bill Rivard back in 14th. Ethan goes to the inside of Purcell. And that'll move Ethan Evers up into the top 5.
Scary.
Travis Martin and Scrimmetta talking about a scary
What I
moment.
did there, Spooky, you're Mr. Ghostman.
It's punny.
Thank you, Dan.
Thomas Green having a bit of a connection issue in a 3. 3 car blinking around quite a bit. Lucas Hoysa not on the lead lap, but out there racing and having fun anyway. That is Montrose getting by Purcell. Montrose back to 6th. He had lost that spot to Evers, but now Purcell is falling back, and Ian takes advantage. Margison's slipping back a ways. You see Harry Grindell and Blake Giglio marching towards the front. Blake to the inside of Grindell. He'll take over that 9th spot. Getting close to halfway. Margison disappears. And then he's back. Giglio to the inside of Margison. That'll move Blake up to 8th. Grindell going to try to follow through. Don't think he'll have it this time, but he should get some momentum for turn 1. The Bluey Ford inside the number 1 of Montrose. Purcell wants that 6th spot back. Blake Giglio wants to pass them both. We'll see if he pushes the issue here. Decides not to. As they stay side by side ahead of him. 04 is going to have to lift there, but Giglio is going to get a run as Montrose into the outside wall. Now we're 3 wide, but not for very long. As Blake gets past Montrose and the 04 of Purcell. Purcell stays 7th. And here comes Harry Grindell. 35 laps in the books. Montrose up the hill. Harry Grindell going to look to the inside. Tires start to wear on these cars. Top 2 now have a 2.5 second lead over Jarrett Talmadge and growing. These 2 Travises are putting on a show up at the front. So much speed. Trenton's starting to catch Talmadge for second. He's a 1.4 back from us, so has some ground to make up, but he's starting to reel him in. Grindel gets to 8th. Montrose, Margison, they're still together. Then Jeff Price trying to crack the top 10 in the number 19, despite all that rear end damage. Looks like he backed into a telephone pole, but there's a few cars out there look like that. Victims of getting tagged from behind in the early incident. Price squares up on the 88, gets to the inside, going into turn number 3. If you've ever run Dover, you know that if you enter down low in the corner, it's like dropping almost a full story. That's what it feels like in the car. It's like a roller coaster. You just drop down into the turns. It's a lot of fun. Price now up into the top 10. Lucas Huisma started this run at the back of the pack, and he's just out there passing as many as he can. It matters not where he is when that caution comes out, especially with 3 cars ahead of him that are all off the lead lap. Those cars would get the lucky dog, and Lucas is 8 laps down out there trying to have some fun. Cody Brown looks like he's taking his car to the garage. They're working on repairs. He's not out of the race yet, but he is. Is that the 10 of Bill Rivard? Coming to pit lane? Couldn't tell who that was. Heard coming this time. Yeah, there it is. Bill Rivard. Looks like he's had enough of the damage and decided this was a good time to come down and take a set of tires. 10 car. Big issues getting on the pit lane. I don't know if he slowed down enough. We'll have to see if he picked up a penalty. Rolls to his box.
Penalty.
Yep. Gets the nose and fast repair fixed up there. Said no penalty over the radio. So. He said no penalty, but he's been there for over 14 seconds, so I think it was. Jeremy Scher on pit road. Futurama machine. Green flag. Pit stops kicking off here. He forgot to check his tires. Not a penalty. There you go. So an error on pit road, but no penalty for the 10. Appreciate him listening in and filling us in on what's going on. Super helpful. Trenton's still about 1.4 back from Talmadge, so that's stabilized a bit. I hear an
Yeah, I saw you blink a lap ago. I know I just blinked too. We're both having issues.
These two have been blinking all race long. Now they're near each other. A couple of Earnhardt numbers. 3 and the 88. Battling at the just outside the top 10, 11th and 12th. You have Jay Richter here, 13th. Dan Robinson Jr., 14th. Cody Cleaver, 15th. Richter and Cleaver both moving up a spot as they get by the 27. Checking on Outlaw. There he is, 16th.
I just had an update pop up on my screen. That was really terrifying.
Oh yeah, that'll terrify you for sure. JRDL 16th. Jake Lawrence 17th. There is Bill Rivard after the pit stop. He is 2 laps down in 25th. See Scott Elston working on Colin Teague. Not for position as Elston's been to pit lane. He's got fresh tires. And now we got cars on new tires, cars on old tires. We'll have comers and goers. Things will get interesting. Quinn Newton just went 1 lap down. He's not been to pit road yet as he gets lapped by Travis Martin.
Pitting.
I hear pitting, but I don't know who it was. I really hope it wasn't the 5. It's way up the hill. The Talmadge it is Skrmeta. Skrmeta is on pit
He
lane.
disappeared right as he started to slow down for the pits and then reappeared right in my spot.
Oh, Jeff Price smoked it into pit lane. Harry Grindel and Jeff Price both on pit road.
I'm pitting.
So the pit stops picking up here. Travis Martin, the race leader, peels off the track. He hits pit lane.
One pitting.
Talmadge also on pit lane. The lap car of the 5 of Quinn Newton as the caution comes out in the middle of the green flag pit cycle. Every time we get a green flag pit cycle.
See the yellow flag out, dude? Like, come on.
I'm trying to figure out why it came out. If anyone could help there, it'd be great.
The flag was fully out before you even made contact with me.
Looks like Bill Rivard is around.
I've run out of fuel, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to...
happened to Bill here? He's on the outside of Dan Robinson Jr. Robinson Jr. comes up the track, collects Bill Rivard. They go around on the backstretch. Robinson Jr. smacks into the fence. This is why we're under caution. And then the post incident between the 68 and the 50.
You didn't make it, did you, Trav?
Let's watch this one more time from up here.
I was on pit road, but I don't know if I'm allowed down.
Same.
Rivard to the high side. 27 slides up.
Got a
Rivard
black flag there if I'd have went in.
gets contact there. Just took his fast repair, then gets tagged by the 27. That has to be disheartening. He's back down. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna get another one if you don't let me tie.
What language was that? So your race leader is now the 27 of Dan Robinson Jr. Dan's going to drop down and come to pit road. Colin Teague along with. So Dan Robinson Jr. contact with the 10 car brings out a caution at the very perfect moment for him. That's fishy. Colin Teague down pit lane brings Nathan Harper. Looks like the lap down cars are pitting as well. Let's try to get a better shot here. There we go. Sounds like someone just blew up under their box. This will hand the lead back to Travis Martin. Trenton Steed second now. Sean Purcell third. Ethan Evers fourth. Thomas Green, Jarrett Talmadge, Ian Montrose, Zach Martinson, Cody Cleaver, Jay Richter your top 10. As quite a few cars were on pit road as that yellow waved. It's like Robinson Jr. will lead the lead lap cars off pit lane. Blake Giglio 13th. Colin Teague probably taking damage repairs. He had that incident with the 68. Harper, yeah, looks like he's got a little right rear damage. Daniel Llewellyn got some nose damage. Full contact here at Dover so far. Most of it with the walls, fortunately. Not with other drivers. These trio of cars on the lead lap head back out. Cars that'll take the wave around and be on the lead lap when we get the 1 to green. Travis Scrimetta in the 7, Harry Grindell in the 70, Jeff Price in the 19. All of those guys
Let's book it.
on the lead lap.
Go! Can we delay the green or something?
You're not going to need it. Pace car goes very fucking slow.
People not paying attention? Travis, what are you doing? Jeez. No, we're good.
You're going to catch him very fast. The car
Never
goes,
back down, never what?
pace car goes very slow.
What the? Okay.
Freaking out for no reason.
Okay, I stay.
Nah, we there, bud.
So you're catching the field on the backstretch.
Freaking Canadians, man, I swear to God.
all this antsiness for no reason.
Hey Travis, I feel attacked. Do you feel attacked? I feel attacked.
As the Canadians feel attacked. 50 down, 80 to go.
Good, very good.
15 till we give out the halfway points. Travis Martin gets us restarted. No longer has Travis Scrimetta right there with him. Now it's Sean Purcell and Trenton Sneed. We'll see if Scrimetta can make it up from 17th. Unfortunate where that caution came out for Scrimetta. Trenton Sneed trying to hang on to second. Sean Purcell looks to his inside. Mostly single file. Margison gets by Talmadge there. Blake Giglio in 10th. Cleaver trying to find a way by in the deuce. Top 10 goes single file quick. Now Talmadge going to get the drop on the 88. Gets to the inside. Clears Margison. Talmadge had a 20-second stop, so might have had some optional or Who knows what the 57 had going on, because his car looks fine.
That should not have been that hard.
That's what she said. Jay Richter in the last spot of the top 10. Cody Cleaver 11th. Jake Lawrence 12th. And Robinson Jr. 13th. They have the lap machine of the Quinn Newton car. Then the 07 of Nathan Harper. Cody Brown's back on track. His team took 21 laps to get repairs done on that car. He's back underway. So all 29 starters still out on track. Martins leads Travis Sneed. Wow, Trenton Sneed. I'm so used to Travis being second as well. Trenton Sneed is second. Sean Purcell working by the lap machine. JR Deal. JR 5 laps down. After having quite a bit of repairs to effect on that 9 car, he's now shown 25th. But if JR wants any solace, he is still beating Lucas Hoitzman. That is a hard thing to do most nights. Trenton not letting the Ghost Man get away. Sean Purcell feeling all kinds of heat from Thomas Green in the 3. Swice! Yup. Appreciate you, Swice. Thank you so much for that resub. Hope you're enjoying this one. So we watch Purcell trying to hold off Thomas Green and Ethan Evers. 3 and the 8. Bunch of Earnhardt numbers in this race. Green seems a little faster than Purcell, but just not quite able to find a way around. Oh, catches a bit of the apron there. Drifts up the track. Hey, it happens twice. Hopefully, appreciate you still being here, and hopefully you're enjoying watching them. I know it's better to race, but is what it is. Green looks to the inside, not quite able to get alongside Purcell and corner exit coming out of 4. As they head back down into 1. Purcell this time catches a piece of the apron. Green closes right up on him through the center of the corner and on exit. See if he can get a charge down into 3. He might have him set up here. Green gets that Goodwrench 3 to the bottom. They're custom made ones. Custom made overlays. But it uses the ATVO software if that helps. Ethan Evers now looking to the inside of Purcell. Quite able to do anything just yet, but the 3, Thomas Green gets away and he starts to run down Trenton Sneed. Is Trenton right on the back of Ghostman's bumper? Laps winding down in the stage here. Trenton keeping that pressure on. Might be trying to go for a stage win here in that 81. Travis Martin so smooth out front. Love watching how he diamonds the corners here. It's like Montrose may have just smacked the wall in the 1 car. Just 2.5 laps till we give away points to the top 10. Top 3 now putting a gap over Sean Purcell in 4th. Remember, we don't throw a caution at the stage, so we will stay green. Ooh. There's no way Margison didn't just smack the wall. Yeah, he hit it pretty good. Saw that red machine heading to the wall as we cut away. Jarrett Talmadge gets Ian Montrose there. Extra point for Talmadge at the end of this lap.
Some more right front damage.
Sounds like Llewellyn smacked the wall. Probably shouldn't do that, Daniel. Martin into 3 and 4. He'll come off turn 4, see the green and white checker. And we'll give out these stage points. There you have it. Travis Martin, Trenton Sneed, Thomas Green, Sean Purcell, Ethan Evers, Jarrett Talmadge, Blake Giglio, Ian Montrose, Jay Richter, and Cody Cleaver. Picking up points there at the end of the stage. Top 3 remain in lockstep. Then you have almost 2 seconds now back to the 04 Purcell, which is clearly holding up cars with 4 cars there all in a line waiting to get by. There's Matt Benke headed to pit road on the inside. Benke 2 laps down, heading back to pit road. Ethan Evers just cannot get alongside the 04. That's holding up Talmadge, Giglio, and the lap machine of JR Deal. JR Deal smacks the outside wall coming out of 2. Giglio gets by, as does Talmadge. Ethan can get a run on the straights, but he just can't get alongside for the corners and get inside Purcell here. Giglio to the inside, take over that 5th spot. He'll close in on the back of Purcell. Talmadge will come up the track, almost gets into the 8, has to check up. Blake shows Ethan how it's done. Gets off the corner, gets to the inside of the 04. Blake will clear. See Benke coming off pit road. Now Evers under attack from Talmadge for 6th. Jarrett Talmadge gets that spot. Ethan drops back to 7th. Ian Montrose, his teammate there in 8th. Another teammate there in 9th from Jay Richter. And another teammate there of Cody Cleaver. Looks like Trenton is giving up the spot to the 3. Thomas Green, you heard him say on the radio to take it low. Trenton goes ahead and gives up that 2nd spot to see if he can save some tire or let Thomas Green go try to run down Travis Martin.
I just can't get through 3 and 4 like y'all. Oh.
Oh, caution is out. Jake Lawrence, the 68 car. Oh, Cody Brown is flipping.
Gotta let the pace car by.
Cody Brown looks like he is taking a tow. Oh my gosh. Looks like Jake hit the turn 2 exit like so many people do. He's racing around Jeff Price. Jake smacks it into the wall, then it comes down to the inside. Self-cleaning racetrack, sweeps him back up the hill. He holds the brake, but Cody Brown, I guess, expected him to slide down. Let's ride on board with Cody and see what he saw from the car. Following Daniel O'Wallen. Riding through 1 and 2. You see Jake smack the inside wall, car slides up the track. I think Cody expected him to slide back down. Self-cleaning racetrack usually, but Jake's car with the brakes locked down stayed up high. And a mess ensued. Travis Martin down for what looked like a fuel stop. Gas going in that 63. Yeah, did you expect him to go back down the track, Cody? Cody's hanging out in the chat.
Got stuck.
Someone's gas can got stuck. That's not good. Hopefully they didn't go down pit road with the gas tank hanging out. I tried to turn late, but no bueno. Yeah, we saw you turn the wheel. But at first, like, you just kind of headed straight for him. I was wondering if you thought he was going to slide down the track, because that even the backstretch is banked here. So Martin, gas only. Tires for Trenton, Blake, Sean Purcell, Jarrett Talmadge. I suspect Thomas Green, although he had an 18-second. Maybe that was the gas can staying engaged moment. He thought he was going to roll. Yeah. Held the brakes is what he's supposed to do, so he did what he was supposed to do. It's just, yeah, the car didn't slide like you kind of thought it might. So Ethan Evers 6th now. Cody Cleaver 7th. Jay Richter 8th. Travis Skermetta in 9th. Travis Martin back on pit lane. Maybe that was who I heard oopsied. See if now he takes tires. That would be the only reason, yep. Well, let's get in with Travis and see what's going on here. Sure, he won't be too cheerful, but it's Travis. He's usually cheerful. Travis, DG up in the booth. Got a copy?
Hello.
Well, I heard you say you oopsied. What was the oopsie?
I put tires on.
You meant to put tires on and didn't?
I did not. I had them unchecked just in case, but I was on my way in. I was like, we only have, 55 laps left coming to green, 54, something like that. I goofed.
Now you find yourself at the back of the pack, but you've been the class of the field. What do you think are the chances of you getting back up there and contending?
I think I can get close.
What happened, Travis?
It's a little treacherous to pass on old tires here, but it should be fun at least.
All right, so whoever just asked what happened, tell them to watch the broadcast and they'd know.
Yeah, right.
All right, bud. Good luck.
Thanks, dude.
Travis Martin meant to put on tires and didn't. Ends up in the back of the pack as he came back down.
I forgot to put tires.
So Mr. Martin.
Oh, that's your fault why I'm stuck on the outside again, huh?
Oopsie.
Well, that hands the race lead to Mr. Trenton Sneed in the 81, leader of the race here at Dover now. Blake Giglio on his outside, start on the front row with him. Sean Purcell 3rd, Jarrett Talmadge 4th, Thomas Green into the top 5. Ethan Evers now 6th, Cody Cleaver 7th, Jay Richter 8th, Skermetta 9th, and Jeff Price into the top 10. 75 complete. 55 to go. Chrissy's seeing Trenton lead right now. She's going to be excited. Trenton jumps on that gas pedal, gets a jump on Giglio. Purcell and Talmadge side by side for 3rd. Thomas Green there in the 3. Purcell trying to make that bottom line work. Talmadge keeps the momentum up high pretty well. Still a long way around though. Purcell gets clear. Talmadge now fights teammate Thomas Green. As for the 4th spot, here comes Jay Richter. 83 Dockside Ryan's car up to the top. In all of its blue and white glory. Gets to the outside of the 3. Smacks the outside wall. A little too far outside. Daniel Wallen's around on the backstretch. 23 car. We stay green, but he has lost a nose. Take a quick look at what happens to Daniel. Just loses it on the inside of Quinn Newton. Smacks that inside wall. Loses his nose. Unfortunate for Daniel. But we stay in green flag mode. Jeff Price losing a spot back here. Oh, it's the Ghost Man. Travis Martin pays the penalty for going to the back of the field. Coming up through the field is always dangerous. Let's see what happened to him. Contact from Margison knocks him down into Travis Martin. Those two 10-tenths teammates. Margison bumping the Ghost Man, the fastest car all race long. And Travis is going to be really kicking himself now. Sure, we'll see the Ghost Man come down for repairs after that one. He's got to be livid under his helmet with himself mostly for being back in the back of the field area. Well, while he's leading, why don't we go say hey to Trent? Trent, DG, got a copy?
I do.
Well, sir, you're up there in the lead. Didn't expect that one, did you?
No.
30-car field, and you are leading it, my friend. Hot streak continues for you. How does it feel up there? And I don't know, what do you think your odds are of holding off that Giglio fellow?
Well, I guess odds of me surviving Dover last night. That hot streak kind of been a mixed bag. It's either been good or just utter death.
I mean, but if at least it's utter death, you don't have false hope, right?
I don't know. Last night there was a little bit of hope. I saw daylight for all of half a second, and then I saw the inside fence.
Hey, Trenton.
Blake says hi.
Hi, Blake.
I just want to say that was a really good looking thing.
Thank you. I made it myself.
Always fun to
Yeah,
interview.
I don't know how this is gonna work out. I honestly figured everyone behind me was gonna pit, but it looks like it was kind of half and half. So I think we're pretty close on making it. And I figured if I would have went down, everyone would have stayed out, and if I stayed out, everyone would have came in. But I don't know. I got a few people riding this ship with me.
Ninth place of Montrose on back all came down, and most of those were fuel stops.
Ew, shit. Well,
Looks
we'll
like
call you another yellow.
8th place Dan Robinson Jr. is now on pit lane, so now it's going to be the top 7.
Shit.
It's getting worse. Well, you say you're close on making it from here. What do you need? Maybe about 2-3 more yellows?
If I get another yellow, I might just come on down.
How many sets of tires you got left in the pits?
I got 2.
It's plenty of tires. Don't have to worry about
I
that.
can gamble a little.
Yeah.
I can gamble a little bit.
Could be fun.
I mean, either way, this new Tombstone Game Farm, Train Technology, Chevrolet, we surprisingly got a bit of speed. First run, we made up like 3 spots, and then I stayed out, and the yellow came out, so that helped. Had fun with Travis, but I don't know. Turns 3 and 4 here, they're killing me.
I like your all black fire suit there.
Do what?
So I like your all black fire suit there, unless we're looking at Blake randomly.
You might be looking at Blake.
Yep, yours is white and blue. Very bright.
Yeah, yep.
Very bright.
I was about to say, I don't remember, unless I've gone colorblind in the last.
My
day.
cameras are being dumb. I clicked on your name, then clicked the camera, and it went to Blake. don't know why.
Yeah, that's something. That's something.
Yeah, real special. Real special. So,
Very.
we're still under caution. So how do we feel about getting some clucky luck here?
Oh, that bird! If you got any luck left in you, I'd appreciate it right about now.
All right, bud. Get ready to go back to racing here, and we'll see if you can hold off that pesky little 16 car on your outside.
That's not just Blake. A lot of these guys around me are fast, but I'll see who I got.
All right, bud. Good luck.
Thank you.
What chat were you in? There it is. Okay, bye. I love that. Got him back in his team chat. Good to go. It's Hi, Blake.
Hey.
Bye, Blake.
Bye.
Just want to say hi to Blake for fun. That was a very okay I stay moment there. I'm sure Blake is a fan. I'm sure he knew what I was doing there. Trenton and Blake on the front row. Mr. Sneed, Mr. Giglio. Trenton gets him going there as soon as he gets a tap from the 04. Trenton out to the lead once again here at Dover. He's trying to be my Kyle Petty. Kyle was always good here. For no explicable reason. Giglio, though, closing right in on Trenton. What a big ground he made up in that 16. Holy crap. Blake wants to go to the point. He'll clear Trenton, take the lead in the 16 car. Trenton now in second. Sean Purcell in third. Here comes Thomas Green. And that Earnhardt in number 3, trying to take that spot away. Thomas Green takes away third. Purcell now fourth. Jump through this a little bit. Jay Richter. There's Travis Martin after that crash, already 13th. Travis came down. Looks like he may have taken another set of tires. It was a 14-second stop for him. Now he's 12th. Margison going to go inside of Jeff Price behind. That hole closed in a hurry. Could have been very bad. Price gets by Cleaver. Margison now looks to the inside. A whole bunch of black and red cars running together. Check in on Travis. There he is in 11th. They've gotten by Jay Richter. Richter's fallen back in the 83. Robinson Jr., Colin Teague battle hard for 16th. Lucas Weitzman's there.
Thank you.
Kind of give Lucas a shout out. He came into the race late, 9 laps down. He's stayed the whole time. Out there racing, having a good time, I hope.
It's okay.
Ian Montrose is right on the back of Sean Purcell. That is for 5th. Montrose usually a hard charger at the start of a run and fades towards the end a bit. Quite an aggressive one on the tires. Part of the reason why they call him the Bulldog. Maybe not why they call him it, but why I think it fits him. See him taking a very aggressive diamond there. It's going to give him a good run off the corner here. Gets to the inside of Sean Purcell as they head down to turn number 3. Montrose gets the 04 Mustang up and off the bottom. See if they can come off the corner smooth. It's such a pucker moment when you're on the outside coming off a corner at Dover. You're just thinking, man, I hope I don't get run over. Now Ethan Evers finds himself in familiar territory behind the 04 car once again. Although if he can get in front of it, it would be my area code of 804. Fun. Purcell, Evers, Grindel, Scrimetta, and Harper. A 70, a 7, and an 07 are running behind 7th in 8th, 9th, and 10th. Travis Martin up to 11th. Didn't we just see him bring out that caution? Here he is. It's 39 laps to go to try and make something of it. Blake's still in front of Trenton. Harry Grindel's worked to the inside and by Ethan Evers. Harper gets by Scrimetta. Martin is there. Thomas Green's having a blink. We'll see if he comes back. There he is, head of Talmadge. Always a worry when they disappear like that if they're coming back. Thomas Green connection gets back in there. It's like Evers may have just brushed the wall. Nathan Harper's going to take advantage to the inside in that Cowboys Mustang. Travis Martin into the top 10. Travis Scrimetta right behind him. I feel like we've seen this movie. Ghostman's going to set up Ethan. Looks inside in 1 and 2. See how they can come off the corner. Ghostman usually pretty solid on getting the power down. Gets his 63 up to 9th. See if Scrimetta can follow him through. May have to wait half a lap. Scrimetta now closing in on the back of the 8. Ethan Evers drifting back as some cars that are trying to recover ground pushing their way up. Now Margison going to look inside Scrimetta. Margison was running in 4th early on in this race, so he's got some speed in there. 50 cars blinking too. Can't be as bad as the 3 and the 88. They've been having a rough night. Who is that coming up off the bottom? Caution is out. Quinn Newton in the 5. Daniel Llewellyn. What? Those are teammates. That's not supposed to happen.
Sorry, Scott. I hit the apron.
Matt Benke gets into the back of Quinn Newton. He loses it, and then Daniel Llewellyn
Hang up middle back.
finishes him off. Quinn was going to save that, and then Daniel Llewellyn comes in there like a wrecking ball. Finishes off his teammate. Benke started it, Llewellyn finished it, and around goes Newton. Gets a piece of the 21 of Clapper Newell and the 85 of Scott Elston. Tough break for Quinn there. He was already running towards the back of the top 15 area when all that started. And all hell breaks loose. Well then, who pits, who doesn't? Everybody pits, okay. That's a lot of people pitting. JR Deal staying out. He does not want to lead lap. Trying to get a good angle of these cars on pit lane. There's Blake hitting his box. Nice and clean. We'll watch Trenton as Blake takes tires. Trenton clean into his box.
Twice tonight have been wrecked with no apology.
Newton angry at, I don't know, Benke or...
Hey, thanks. I appreciate that.
That sounded like somebody that wasn't involved in that wreck. I can't say for sure, but that kind of sounded like the driver of the 8 car apologizing that he wasn't involved. Could have been Matt, but I have no idea.
God forbid I wreck someone. You never hear the end of it in the frickin' general chat after a race.
That very pointed discussion has a lot of background to it.
Got around you, Zach. It looked like you were clear of me.
Blake on and off pit road out in front.
It caught me doing 45 somehow.
Couple of gamblers out there. The 19 of Jeff Price, a 9-second stop, so it could be 2 tires for the 19. Cody Cleaver in 12th. Same story. 9-second stop.
Like,
Cupcake.
wow, okay. Anyway, my Discord crashed again.
What? I gotta go to the bottom here. Go to the top, go to the top, go to the top. You just stall him.
Wait, what the hell happened? I wasn't paying attention.
Blake had to move somebody for voice chat.
Just stall him.
BGR engine.
Low time motors.
Scoreboard. BGR on top.
Well, Lucas Hoytsma is going to get a wave around and get one of his laps back. He is no longer going to be 9 laps down as he has been since lap 9 of this race. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Things are blanking. Come back. Yay. We're back. Hi, Beta. So wave rounds will be JR Deal and Lucas Hoytsma. They will go from 9 laps down and 4 laps down to 8 laps down and 3 laps down. So JR Deal will have someone in the race. Matt Benke also 3 laps down. Deal in 25th, Benke 24th. Jake Lawrence 2 laps down, 23rd. Nobody 1 lap down. When we get to the stripe, before the restart, it'll be 100 complete, 30 to go. Field works our way down the backstretch. You got it, Beta. Probably need to do that. Cheers. Don't forget, we're giving away a candle. LOML in chat to get entered in the giveaway. So we get that in there for you. We get set for the restart. LOML in the Twitch chat to enter to win a free candle. We'll be doing that at the end of the race. Blake Giglio gets us restarted. Blake, big jump. Head of Trenton Sneed. Trenton's immediately under attack from Thomas Green. Purcell down the track to block Harry Grindel's advances. Jarrett Talmadge 4th, Sean Purcell 5th. Trenton and Thomas Green side by side for 2nd. Trenton forced to stay up off the bottom. Green keeps the nose of that number 3 Chevy tucked in there. Travis Martin gets by Jeff Price, as does Nathan Harper. Dan Robinson Jr. and Colin Teague. Close quarters back there. Green takes 2nd. Trenton up the track. Jarrett Talmadge going to try and take 3rd. Gets it done. Now here comes Purcell. A Bluey Mustang. Harry Grindel finds himself 6th. I believe Trenton just brushed the wall.
It's like
A little bit of brush. Here comes Travis Martin. Currently 7th, 28 to go. Needs to pick off a car about every 4 laps. If he wants to try and win this one, he's pole sitter, fastest car most of the race. Finds themselves behind Harry Grindell and Sean Purcell, nowhere to go. Here comes Harper in the 07. Travis Martin probably wishing they would figure out who's going to be in front of whom in front of him. He's going to follow Harry to the top side. Top 4 are single file, 5th and 6th side by side. Travis Martin getting held up like no other behind him. It's brought Nathan Harper, Ethan Evers, and the 2 of Cleaver into this fight. As Harry finally gets out ahead of the 04. Now Travis going to try and roll the top. Oh, he hits the outside wall coming off a 2.
cutting.
That sounded like the 21. Clapper Newell. 21 cars heading to pit lane at the back of the field. Quite a lot of damage to his car. Back up to this fun. Martin going to try that high line off turn 2 again. See if he doesn't hit the wall this time. Fortunately did not, and that should give him the spot. Martin finally clears the 04. We have 4 more cars trying to get by Sean Purcell. He goes really fast at the start of the run for about a lap or 2. Then he starts to kind of hold up everybody. Maybe trying to save his tires. But in doing so, stacks up the field behind him. And that's why you see 6 cars all right up behind him.
Hello.
So Travis Martin gets away, starting to close down on Harry Grindell in 5th. Purcell and Harper, 04-07. Go by the 21 coming off pit lane. It's like Harper going to try to make the move on Purcell. See what other fights we have going on. Thomas Green not letting Giglio get too far. Thomas Green, former champion in this series. Blake Giglio, multi-time SRL champion. They are 1 and 2. Don't think that's a shock to anybody. Green looking hungry, gets right to the back bumper of that 16 BGR Chevy.
Sorry, Jeremy. They're good, bud.
Blake able to create a little bit of distance.
That was an unintentional 10 Cody, I'm so sorry.
Tom Edge 3rd, Sneed in
Yeah, I didn't know
4th,
we
Harry
played
Grindell
around
5th,
clear.
Travis Martin
Oh, you're good. I know you
really
didn't
in
mean
the
it.
top 5. 19 to go. There's Purcell and Harper still there. A little bit of gaps developed back to
I'm glad I saved it,
Evers.
that's all.
Scrametta in 10th, Cleaver 12th, Colin Teague. Well, Cleaver 11th, Colin Teague 12th, Jeff Price 13th, and Robinson Jr. 14th.
Jay, go to my side here.
Zach Margison 15th, Ian Montrose 16th,
Thank you.
Cher 17th, still in the lead lap. Richter 18th, Hawala 19th, Elston 20th, Quinn Newton 21st, last car on the lead lap. 2 laps down, Clapper Newell 22nd. And you have Jake Lawrence
Rain in the
23rd.
third three.
Hush.
Clapper Newell winning his laps back. Someone just pounded the wall. I think it was Thomas Green. 3 car. Loses the spot to Town Madge. Here comes Trenton Sneed. He looks to the inside. Thomas Green. Green shuts the door on him. Travis Martin trying to run him down. It's lost a little bit of ground. Was 4 tenths, now it's 7 tenths. Purcell and Harper, now they're side by side. 16 to go. Harper drives it in there, pushes Purcell up the hill a bit. Harper, a bit of a slide job there, but they cleared. Skrmeta sticks his nose of that 7 car in there. Skrmeta will keep the door open and get Purcell as well. Thought he would finish that, but here comes Purcell back on the outside. Skrmeta caught the apron a little bit and had to check up through the center of the corner, but still getting a good drive off. Skrmeta finally completes the pass on Purcell. Skrmeta to 8th. Purcell down to 9th. Ethan Evers, last car in the top 10. One more reminder while we're watching this car on track. Got the lightofmylife.us candle giveaway. You see the number 8 Light of My Life Chevy on track. Just type LOML in the Twitch chat. You will be entered for the candle giveaway. Appreciate them supporting us. Colin Teague is 11th. Jeff Price 12th. Dan Robinson Jr. 13th. That's all for position right there. And then Cody Cleaver 14th. Ian Montrose and Margison, they're still together. They've been together all race long. 15th and 16th now. Jay Richter 17th. Daniel Wallen 18th. Jeremy Scherer 19th in the Planet Express car. Scott Elston, Traxxas Machine, is 20th. Blake now starting to stretch it out after Green had his issue. Talmadge, closest competitor, is 1.2 back. Laps ticking down in a hurry. That's maybe 1/5 of our commands. Trenton Sneed is 4th. He nearly got Thomas Green, but I think Thomas has settled down after that wall contact. Harry 5th. I think Travis pushed hard. Cody Cleaver going around in the 2. I heard Price say he's done, then Cleaver goes around on the backstretch.
Car in 3.
Let's go back and see what happened. Price and Cleaver side by side. Price hits the outside wall. Collects Cody Cleaver in the process. Cleaver tries his best to hang on to it. Somehow that right there did not bring out the caution.
Them BGR motors blowing up again.
That's the stall because the oil pressure was at 5.
The battle for 3rd heating up. Trenton's run back down the 3 car. Thomas Green. BJR dealing the Cave City car down on the apron. Deal 25 laps down, or 4 laps down in 25th. That's what I was trying to say. Deal was about to run out of fuel, had to come to pit road. Lucas Hoyce was probably in a similar situation. Trenton lost a little bit of ground, trying to find some kind of battle going on. Harper, he's there with Skrmeta. You had to be here to use it. Purcell and Evers, back part of the top 10. Colin Teague, 11th. Good run from a bunch of those guys. Blake, 3 laps to go. Nearest competition, 2.5 seconds back. Now 2 laps to go. Blake Giglio getting by his teammate here.
Thank you.
Blake will come off turn 4. See the white flag in the air? We will finish this one in regulation. Blake out in clear sailing right now in that 16. Goes down the backstretch for the final time into turn 3. Giglio gonna bring it home in the 16.
I think that 16's illegal if you ask me. Twitter's too low.
Blake Giglio gets the win.
Good win, Blake.
Talmadge comes home second. Thomas Green
Yeah, good
third.
win.
Trenton Snee gets the 4th.
Good win, Blake.
Harry Grindell 5th. Travis Martin gets back to 6th. Travis Cremetta 7th. Nathan Harper 8th. Sean Purcell 9th. Ethan Evers rounds up a top 10 in a 30-car field here tonight. As he gets a bump from teammate. To watch Blake do his celebration here. JR with the raid. Appreciate you, my buddy. Sorry your race wasn't any better than that. There goes the 16 around. Doing his donuts. Let's go bring him in. Blake, DG, you got a copy?
How's it going?
Well, it's going well for you. Getting a victory here at Dover. How did that feel? And especially to keep it green all the way to the end where you didn't have to go through a bunch of restarts on green white checkers.
Yeah, this was, it's the race. I love this racetrack, right? So we can come here and we can race. It's a lot of fun. And, it's honestly pretty clean, I'd say. I know personally I stayed out of trouble tonight. I know. Look at that.
That's very weird. Very unusual.
It's, well, I was talking, Luke, this is my first non-controversial win this year.
That's sad.
I turned over. Well, Daytona was just a wreck fest, so that didn't count. But then, Kansas is Kansas, and now we're here at Dover. So I think it was good to definitely get the win here at Dover. We were letting people buy all race, saving tires, and I think that's what helped us keep the car clean. Was just being patient with the car and being able to keep it up front.
Isn't that the darndest thing? If 130 lap race, if you stay patient, good things happen.
I know it's crazy. I flipped a new leaf tonight. I didn't go 3 wide in turn 1.
How dare you?
So, well, listen, I turned over a new leaf. So,
I mean, there's a lot of leaves out there. There's plenty of them to turn over. You can keep going out there and trying and see what happens.
Well, no, I'm gonna turn the nice leaf over for this week.
For this week, so next week's when we got the hope back.
No. Next week. Well, it's gonna see how this week goes.
Okay, then we'll decide.
When people aren't yelling at me, it's good.
So you say.
Well, it's kind of fun sometimes.
What if I yell at you for not wrecking people?
I'm gonna have to wreck people.
All right, let's hear this friend's family sponsor shout-outs. Get on out of here.
For sure. Shout out to the broadcasting, Seats Racing, Ludwig Esports. That BGR engine was cruising out there tonight. M9. Yeah, I think I said M9 Performance. Maybe not. I don't know. But let me think. Jake Swanson, Shack Technology, Apex Auto Glass. Shout out to Fort Worth Screen Printing for the series sponsor. And everyone that's a part of this.
Wonderful job. Congrats on the victory tonight here at Dover, and we'll let you get on ahead and enjoy it.
Appreciate it.
Blake Giglio getting the victory tonight. Now we go bring in Jarrett Talmadge. Jarrett finishing in second tonight in that 57 Clorox car. Jarrett, DG, you got a copy?
Oh, yes, hello.
Hello. Well, we brought it home P2 tonight, one spot away from, I'm sure, what you wanted, but still a very strong effort out there in a 30-car field. How do we feel about tonight's race?
Honestly, pretty happy considering didn't start off too well. Didn't get that much practice, but honestly, it was really fun for Dover.
Dover's amazing fun. It's my favorite track, one of them anyway. So don't you dare say a bad thing about Dover.
I like Dover too. I've never been good at it, like that good. So
Fair enough.
I wasn't expecting P2 to be honest, but pretty happy, honestly. I actually had a lot of fun, honestly.
Sounds good. Sounds good. You got those friends, family, and sponsor shout outs for this P2 finish tonight?
Yeah, I'd like to shout out you for putting the broadcast on, everyone who runs the league, my teammate Thomas, and yeah, that's about it.
Perfect. All right, bud, get on out of here. Enjoy your second place. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Jared Talmadge getting second. Now we jump in and find Thomas Green in the 3. Thomas, DG, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, he brought the 3 car home in third place. That feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah, that was a good race, good finish. Just struggled with hitting the wall a couple times, and after that, it just doesn't turn as good. But felt like we had a really fast car, really good strategy. I think if we didn't one pit stop, I messed with the fuel and it put more fuel in after it acted like it did. So I lost a bunch of spots to that. Otherwise, we would have got the lead, and who knows, maybe this would have been a little different. But overall, pretty happy with it. Not too bad of a run.
So that's what the whole story of the fuel can not disengaging was about.
Yeah. Some just fuel can got stuck and lost a couple spots.
Perfect. I love it. All right, bud. Go ahead, hit me with those friends, family, and sponsor shout outs for your third place here tonight.
Just want to say big shout out to my girlfriend Anna, always supporting me, always watching the races. Thank you so much. Love you. And big shout out to you. Always love watching the broadcast. Always do a great job. Always fun.
Perfect. All right, bud. Congrats on that P3 finish. Get on out of here and enjoy it. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, man.
Thomas Green picking up third place tonight. That's our top 3 interviews. Appreciate everyone being here tonight. Hope you enjoyed tonight's race. Let's look at our final results here. On our results page, the win going to, well, it's going right in the middle. That's perfect. Blake Giglio getting the win. Jarrett Talmadge, Thomas Green getting podiums. Trent Sneed, Harry Grindell pick up top 5 finishes. Travis Martin, Travis Skermetta, Nathan Harper, Sean Purcell, and Ethan Evers get top 10s. Page 2, Colin Teague, Dan Robinson Jr., Ian Montrose, Zach Martison, Jay Richter, Daniel Llewellyn, Jeremy Scher, Scott Elston, Quinn Newton, Cody Cleaver. And the final 10, Jeremy Clapper Newell, Matt Benke, Jake Lawrence, J.R. Deal, Lucas Hoytsma, Jeff Price, Cody Brown, Scott Bryant, and Bill Rivard. Tyler Lanen did not actually start the race, will not get credit or points for it, so ignore that 30th place car. Thanks to everyone that helps us put on the series. Appreciate everyone as always. Let's go ahead and run through our sponsor pages so we can get all of our bills paid. We have 911 Fleet Services, does our Cup Series on Wednesday night. Cave City Roleplay does our Thursday night truck series, and it's a lot of fun. Check that out, discord.gg/caverp. Fort Worth Screen Printing, fwscreen.com does this race that you saw, the Xfinity Series. Then FSM Customs Friday does our IMSA mixed class races on road courses. Golden Eagle Syrup, the Pride of Alabama, does the Friday night Super Speedway Series. Appreciate them. Light of My Life is going to give away a candle here just a few minutes as soon as we end the Twitch stream. Or as soon as we get to YouTube, M9 Performance does our late night race tonight, so head on out of here and check out the modifieds. Steve Tombstone Game Farm does our Sunday Street Stocks. Spit and Venom Podcast does our Monday ARCA Series, and 1023 Graphics started us off tonight with the Dirt Street Stocks. Thank you to all the folks that help us keep the lights on, get the bills paid, get these broadcasts put out there. Appreciate each and every one of you being part of our awesome community. If you want to come race with us, go to dgsracing.com, click on that big red snake. That'll get you to the Discord, and you can sign up to run any of our 9 different series, open to everybody. We like to be all-inclusive, so come check it out. Appreciate each and every one of you being here. And that'll do it from Dover International Speedway in Dover, Delaware, the toll capital of the world. Thank you all so very much for being here tonight, and we will see you in the next race.